Satnam Yogis, thank you so much for joining me in this meditation today. We are going to flow through Sat Kriya together, which is a really powerful Kriya and meditation for awakening and stimulating this potential energy inside of us, this Kundalini Shakti at the base of the spine, and really drawing it up and raising our vibrations so that we can step up in our lives. So feel free to grab a blanket and let's get started. Okay, yogis, go ahead and grab a blanket for our meditation session today. And I just have mine sort of laid out in this long rectangular shape, just in the middle of my mat. And let's go ahead and find a seat, whatever seat feels good for you today. And just close your eyes and start to rub your palms together in front of your heart. So before we get into the Sat Kriya, I want us to tune in the traditional Kundalini way with the Adi mantra, Ong, O-N-G, Namo, Gurudev, Namo. It just helps us to connect to universal wisdom as well as our own deep wisdom within. Just go ahead and slow down the rubbing of the palms, placing the thumbs right into the center of the chest, really actively and lovingly pressing the hands into one another, balancing out the two hemispheres of the body and the mind, the masculine and the feminine. And before we tune in, just drop into your breath. And I want you to imagine Kundalini Shakti energy, which is this potential energy. Imagine it right at the base of the tailbone as this coiled up energy, like a coiled up snake, plugged in there right at your root system, right at the tail, longing to be plugged in to the crown of the head and to the higher energy centers. And bringing your awareness to your breath here. Breathing in from the tailbone up the back of the spine, so up the back body to the crown of the head. And then as you breathe out, allow the energy of the breath to loop around, breathing out, moving down the forehead, down the front of the body, back to the tailbone. And then as you inhale, the energy rides up the back body to the crown. And then breathe out, the energy loops from the crown to the forehead and then down the front of the body. Just keep breathing like this, just a few rounds. Just imagining with every cycle of breath, you are awakening and energizing that Kundalini Shakti at the base of the tailbone. Creating this three-dimensional circular energy of breath. And let's tune in here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then make an O shape with the mouth. Just sigh it out one time. All right, to tune in, breathe in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold it. Take a little squeeze of your sit bones here, activating your root lock, drawing the energy up the spine a little bit, chin level, crown of head open. Taking another sip of air through an O-shaped mouth. And exhale to release. All right, a couple warm-ups here. Bring your palms face down on your knees. We're just gonna start to circle the torso around like a belly dancer. So just think small circles here, originating from the tailbone, the pelvis, and the belly. And then we're continuing to ride all the way up the spine. Just circling whichever way feels good to start. Keeping the chin level here, the arms rather straight so that you're just concentrating the movement here in the spine. Deepening the breath. I want you to even imagine your breath like almost like water energy today, so that it really has the capacity, air, just like water, to shift energy around, to cleanse and to clear. Because we're creating this clear pathway for that Kundalini Shakti energy to rise on up. And then pause wherever you're at, just reverse the direction of the circles. Giving your awareness something to connect to. Allowing your mind to focus on Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Just internally chanting it. And now come to neutral with your spine. Inhale nice and deep. Squeezing your root lock, drawing the shoulders down the back, puffing your heart open. And exhale through the mouth. Awesome, everybody. Let's move onto all fours, spreading your paws nice and wide. Bring your big toes to touch, knees right under the hips. We're gonna move into some happy cat, sassy cat, maybe speeding it up for kitty at the club. So really, at this point, just drawing that energy up and down the spine and awakening that whole spinal column. Inhale to drop the belly, lift the tailbone and your gaze, and then exhale, press the earth away, round the spine. Inhaling, happy cat, exhale, sassy cat. Take it slow to start. And then once the spine feels a little bit more warmed up, you might speed up the motion. And going a little faster just allows this exercise to be even more cleansing and clearing. so that we're really just clearing all the way up and down the spine. You can even imagine that three-dimensional flow of the breath here. Eyes are closed, focusing in and up towards the brow point. One more minute here, yogis. Call in bigger breath. Move the energy around inside yourself. Inhale, drop the belly arch. Hold the breath in, squeeze your root lock. Press the earth away through the palms. Open the front of the throat. Take in another sip of air through your mouth. And exhale, round the spine. Keep activating the root lock a little bit here and pressing the earth away. And then inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale, sit your hips back to your heels for a moment. Press your palms together in a prayer, forehead to the earth, child's pose. Just take a moment here to neutralize the breath, to feel your spine. And to again visualize that three-dimensional flow of breath up and down the spine. Go ahead and bring your hands shoulders width, tense your fingers. Walk your tented fingers over to the left. And drop your forehead. Breathe into the right side of your rib cage. Exhale through your mouth. Travel back through center. Bring your fingertips over to the right. Take a deep breath into the left side. And exhale, pour it out. Travel back through center. slowly round your spine up. Palms face down on thighs. Just take a moment here to level out the spine and the chin and the crown of the head. Just feel yourself here. All right, yogis, you can flutter your eyes open. We are going to get into this Kriya now. So a little bit about Sat Kriya. So it really is this really awesome and powerful meditation to stimulate and awaken the Kundalini Shakti energy that lives at the base of the tailbone. You can think of it as like this coiled up potential energy, right? That's plugged into the tailbone. And then what this Kriya is doing is it's stimulating this energy, and it's also assisting. So it's helping with raising our vibration and elevating this energy up the spine so that it can plug into our higher energy centers. So it can plug in to the crown of the head so that we have this connection within ourselves of both body and mind, so that we can really begin to manifest in a really powerful and beautiful way our highest visions and our highest dreams, and really step up with ourselves and take loving action in our lives. So that is really the essence of this Kriya. This is one that I'm in the process of doing for 40 days straight. So if you feel inspired after this video and you want to commit to 40 days, I think it's an awesome idea. Try it out if that's what your inner wisdom is telling you. So position for this. You're going to bring your knees towards the top edge of your blanket. You're going to grab the back edge of the blanket and then bring that tucked underneath your booty and your heels so that you're sitting on your shins in rock pose. If this is not possible, if this still feels unnatural for you, even with the blanket between your heels and your booty, you can always sit on your bum, cross-ankled Sukhasana. You do you is the mantra here. But if you can, sitting on your shins. And then we'll be interlacing our hands, releasing just your pointer fingers, crossing your thumbs, either left thumb over the right if you feel like you need to call in some more divine feminine energy, or maybe right thumb over the left if you need to call in some more divine masculine energy. So you choose what feels natural. Trust your feeling and your intuition about it. And then we'll be bringing our arms in line with our ears, with our pointer fingers reaching straight up, our tailbone drawing just a little bit down towards the earth. Our spine is nice and long and straight. And we'll be chanting here, Sat Nam. So we'll just keep chanting Sat Nam, Sat Nam. The Sat is going to be from your guts. So it's a very guttural chant. And because we're chanting it from the guts, it creates really organically and naturally a little pumping of the belly in towards the spine. So the pumping of the belly is not forced. It comes from the chanting of Sat with passion from your guts. And then on Nam, you just relax. So it will look and sound like this. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So with the pumping of the belly, we're stimulating that third chakra, our digestive center, our inner fire, that place where we really inspire ourselves to act and to move. So we'll be really energizing this area, and that motion also helps to draw that Kundalini energy up the spine. One more thing with this meditation, as you are chanting it, I want you to imagine that three-dimensional flow of breath that we've been working with. So that on Sat, you imagine the energy from the tailbone rising up, maybe a little bit faster, right? Up the back body to the crown, and on the nam, as you release, the flow of energy travels down from your forehead, down the front body, and then loops back on Sat, rises up, and then nam down. Sat, nam, Sat, nam. Cool? All right, let's get into it. We're gonna do 3 minutes today. Know that you can do more once you start practicing this meditation more and you got more familiar with it. Let's go ahead and get into position. And we will start together now. Closing the eyes, gazing in and up towards the brow. Sat, nam, 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 Sat, nam. Good. Inhale deep here. Hold the breath in. Squeeze your sit bones here, activating your root lock. Chin in, draw the energy up the spine to the crown. Keep the posture. Exhale through the mouth. Release. 2 more. Inhale deep here. Squeeze your root lock. Pointer fingers to the sky. Draw the energy up, up, up. Visualize that energy plugging in at the tail and the crown. Keep the posture. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Squeeze. Lift. Elevate. Taking another sip of air right into your heart. And exhale, sweep your arms down. Just take a moment here with your palms either face down on your thighs to ground or face up to receive. Neutralizing your breath. Feeling the effects of that Kriya. Sat Nam. I vibrate with my truth. I vibrate in this world from a place of higher awareness, higher vision. Just grounding all of those loving vibrations into your body, into the earth. Take a deep breath in, and you can sigh it out. Go ahead and rub your palms together in front of your heart. And bringing one palm on top of your heart, the other palm on top of your belly. Just feeling this rhythm of everything inside you. All the power of the universe. And we'll close our time together with Sat Nam. A long Sat, a short Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Bringing the prayer to your forehead, a little bow of your head and your chest down into your beautiful body, your beautiful life. Sat Nam, loves. Hope you enjoyed that Kriya. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me. Give it a like or a subscribe if you enjoyed this practice today. As a reminder, you can find that last meditation, Sat Kriya, in the meditations playlist as a standalone practice if you'd like to commit to 40 days or even more of that meditation. I'll see you next time. Sat Nam.